Hello guys, so today I'll be explaining the IGCSE chapter 6.1 math periodic quiz. So let's start. We have 5 unbalanced coins. Unbalanced means unfair. They were tossed 100 times. Okay, and the number of heads appearing was recorded each time. The table below summarizes the results of the 100 tosses. So we have, how many times did we get 0 heads? 5. How many times did we get 1 head? 7. How many times did we get 2 heads? 16. How many times did we get 3 heads? 29. How many times did we get 4 heads? 30. How many times did we get 5 heads? 13. So this is what this table means. So based on the outcomes of the 100 tosses, if the same 5 coins were tossed again 400 times, it's expected to show 2. So they're asking us, if we tossed it 400 times, how many times will we get 2 heads? Alright? How many times will we get 2 heads if we toss it 400 times? What we can do is 400, okay, and then we multiply it, the number of times it's tossed, and then we multiply it by the probability of getting 2. What's the probability of getting 2? It is 16 out of the number of tosses. What's the number of tosses? It is 100. So it will be 400 times 16 out of 100. So then it's gonna give us 64. So based on the outcomes of the 100 tosses, blah blah blah. So we will be expected to see 64 times if we tossed it 400 times. Number 2. 2 balanced dice. Balanced means fair. Okay? Are rolled, and the sum of the outcomes 2, 3, blah 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 is noted. Let x denote any of the outcomes. Write your answers as a fraction in the lowest term. What is the value of getting p? The probability that x is 4. X is the sum or any of the outcomes. Okay, they're telling us what is the probability that we get x as 4. First of all, how many possibilities can we get in a dice? How many numbers can we get on both dice? On the first dice, we have the possibility of 6 and of 6 numbers, and remember, and in math is times, or in math is plus, okay? And in the second dice, we have 6 numbers, so 6 possibilities. So 6 times 6, the total number of possibilities is 36. Now, what is the probability that we will get x as 4? What numbers you add them together in the dice, in the range of the dice that is from 1 till 6, you will get the number 4. You have 2 and 2. You also have 1 and 3, and you also have 3 and this is comma and 1. So you have 3 possibilities to get 4 out of the total number of probabilities in the 2 dices, which is 36. So 3 over 36, we get 1 out of 12. So here our answer is 1 out of 12. Now, what is the value of the probability x is a number greater than 4? The numbers greater than 4 are so many. They're 5, 6, 7, all the way until 12. So there's so many to count their possibilities. What we can do instead is a very clever trick. We're going to take the complement of this, so the opposite of this. So they're telling us x is a number greater than 4. So the opposite of x is a number greater than 4 is that x is a number less than or equal to 4. So we're going to take the probability of this. It's much easier. Okay? So we said, how many possibilities can we get 4 in between the 2 dice? We have 2 and 2. We have 1 and 3, and we have 3 and 1. So now we found the possibility of getting 4. Tayyib, what about the possibility of getting 3? We can get what? We can get 1 and 2 or 2 and 1. Okay, so for 3 we have 2 possibilities, and for 4 we have 3 possibilities. Finally, for 2, the only possible outcome to get 2 is 1 and 1. So in total, we're having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of the total possibilities, which is 36. Now this is the probability of x is less than or equal to 4. But us, we took the complement of what we actually need. Okay, so right now we found the opposite of what we actually need. So to find what we actually need, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 1 and we're gonna subtract it from what we got over here. So 1 minus 6 out of 36, we're gonna get then 33, or not 33, sorry, 30, calculation mistake, out of 36, okay? And it is gonna give us 5 out of 6. So our answer over here is 5 out of 6. Question number 3. When rolling two biased means unfair, biased dice, and observing the sum of the two numbers the dice land on, there are 11 possible outcomes. The probability of obtaining 12 is this, and the probability of obtaining a sum of 11 is this. They told us they need the probability of obtaining a sum of 10 or less. So x has to be less than or equal to 10. Now, the numbers that are less than or equal to 10 are way more than the numbers that are greater than 10. So what can we do? We can take the complement of this, which is the probability of x is greater than 10. The probability of x is greater than 10 is either getting 11 or 12. Remember, and in math is equal to times, or in math is equal to plus. Okay? So, 11, the probability of obtaining it, they gave us, it is 2 out of 36, or means plus the probability of getting 12, which is 1 out of 36. So we're gonna get 3 out of 36. But is this the value we need? No. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna take 3 out of 36. It is the opposite of what we need. And we're gonna do 1 minus the value we got. So 1 minus 3 out of 36. And then we will get what? 33 out of 36. And if we simplify it, it is 11 over 12. So the value of k is the probability of obtaining a sum of 10 or less, which is gonna be 11, because k is 11 over 12. K is then definitely 11. Number 4. A computer is programmed to pick whole numbers from 1 to 100 inclusive. So that means they're including 1 and 100. What's the probability the next number and the computer is a multiple of 30? Let's list the multiples of 30 from the top of our mind. 0, 30, 60, 90, 120, etc. Okay? Now, what's the probability that it is in this set, which is 1 to 100, and it's a multiple of 30. 0, is it in this set? No, so we cross it out. 30 is in the set, 60 is in the set, 90 is in the set, but 120 is not in the set. So we have 1, 2, 3 numbers out of the total numbers, which is 100, okay? And we will get 0.03. So our answer is 0.03. Question number 5. 3 marbles are picked in succession from a bag, obtaining 8 red marbles, 9 green marbles, and 11 blue marbles. Outcomes of this experiment are labeled as etc. Consider the event E. We have this event E. At least 2 red marbles, meaning you can get either 2 red and 1 not red, or 1 red, 1 not red, 1 red, or 1 not red and 2 red, or you can get all of them red. Okay, so if we're gonna do this, it's gonna take a lot of time, all right? But we didn't read the question first, so don't do like I do and not read the question. Okay, read the question. Which of the following is an outcome that belongs to an event that's mutually exclusive? What do they mean by mutually exclusive? They mean the complement. So we need the complement of E. That means everything except E. So when we're choosing everything except E, E means at least 2 red marbles are picked. That means we need to choose everything except at least 2 red marbles are picked. That means the maximum number of red we can have is 1. So it can be red something something, or it can be something red something, or something something red, or something without red. Alright, so which of the following is an outcome that belongs to this that's mutually exclusive? We said GGR because it has 1 red. We don't choose this one. Why? Because it has 2 red and we need only 1 red. Then GBB, it has no red. RBB because it has only 1 red, and RRR, we do not choose it because it has 3 R's, and us we need the opposite of at least 2 red marbles are picked, so maximum 1 red marble. Now, consider the experiment of rolling a black die and a white die. Record each outcome as XY, where X is the number of the black die lands on, and Y is the number the white die lands on. Let A be the event. The sum of the numbers on both faces is 5 or more. So A is equal to probability X, okay, is greater than or equal to 5. X is the sum. Now they're telling us which of the following is an outcome. So they don't need the probability, they need the outcomes of the complement of A. So A complement. What is the complement of A? It's the total opposite of this. That is X is less than 5. So let's see. We need X to be less than 5. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Wrong. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. 4 is less than 5. Yes. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. 3 is less than 5. Yes. 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. No. 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. 4 is less than 5. Yes. So our only two answers are 2, 2, 1, 2, and 3, 1. Question number 7. Consider the experiment of rolling a black die and a white die. Record each outcome as XY, where X is the number the black die lands on and Y is the number the white die lands on. Which of the following is true? If A is the event, the sum of numbers on both faces is 4. So that means A is equal to X is equal to 4. The sum is 4. Now, in a die, we have from the numbers 1 until 6. Alright? So, the first one, 0. 0, is it a possibility in this? Definitely not. So the first one is wrong. Then, we have 1, 3, and 2, 2. But there is one more they are missing. They are missing 3, 1. So this is missing one thing. We do not take it. Then 4 and 4. 4 plus 4 is definitely not equal to 4. So we do not choose this one. Now, 1, 3, and 3, 1 are possible outcomes of A, definitely. 2, 2 is a possible outcome of A, yes. Yani, why did we not choose this one? Because it didn't give us all the possible outcomes. Whereas here, this is one outcome, and here, this is another outcome. So this one and this one are correct for this equation. Now, the last question. Julian wants to pick 1 t-shirt and 1 pants from his closet. You know, let me do like my teacher does. Mr. Abdullah, if you see this, I'm gonna do like you do. Okay? So what does my teacher do? He draws. He draws the shirt. I don't draw as good as Mr. Abdullah. But let's say this is the shirt. Okay? And the pants. Okay? So for the shirt, he has 3 colors. He has gray shirt, he has white shirt, and he has red shirt. For the pants, he has only 2 outcomes, which are black and white. The experiment consists of recording the color combinations that Julian can wear. Which of the following is true about this experiment? They need possible outcomes. So what are possible outcomes? He can wear green and black, or he can wear white and black, or he can wear red and black, or what? Or he can wear gray and white, or he can wear white and white, or he can wear red and white. It's up to Julian, okay? So, red, is it a possible outcome? Do we see red anywhere over here? No, so the first one is wrong. Gray, white is a possible outcome? Yes, it is. So, this is correct. Then, let me write them again. Gray, white, white, red, white, gray, black, black, red, black. Okay? White is a possible outcome? Yes, it is. 6 is a possible outcome. Is there a number in out of these? Definitely not. But if they ask you the probability, or no, the number of outcomes, it would be 6. But they didn't ask us the number. They said 6 is a possible outcome. Definitely not. It's not here. It's not one of the outcomes. So no. And then finally, red, black is a possible outcome. Yes. So the 3 correct options are gray, white, white, and red, black. Let's submit and hope that nothing is wrong. Alhamdulillah, thank God there's nothing wrong. I hope you guys enjoyed. And actually, me and my friend were supposed to explain this, but I had to go. So if she sees this, hi, I say hi, and you need to help me in the next one, okay?